You're watching Masters in Trading Live with Jonathan Rose.
Hello, dear friends. It's Jonathan. I am not centered, but I'm going to fix my camera and say, hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Masters in Trading Live. Every day we get on here, every day the market's open, we get on here at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time to go over the market and share our thoughts. I am a huge believer, and you need to look at the market differently than everybody else. We like to say the creative trader wins. So I'm going to show you exactly what that means in today because I found a really weird stock. In order to go over this trade, though, I need to educate you a little bit because this stock has warrants. Warrants, scary word. Hey! Warrants is our first topic. Our second topic is going to be the stock that I'm talking about, GCT. Also, there's GCTS. It's the same stock. Get on prints. This week is a bit about covering trades. The market's moving. When the market's moving, we're usually looking to take off positions. When the market's sitting still, that's usually when we're building positions. And also, Masters in Trading Live, we started this at the end of February. We were sharing trades every day. And under mastersintrading.com/live, you'll see the entire portfolio. We decided to make a big change. We are going to start sharing trades again on this free portion. There's too much to cover when we go over names. I want to say, yeah, buy it, sell it. So expect trades. We're going to be following the trades underneath in the portfolio. The only change is going to be trades might not come up every day. We're going to share trades with the free portfolio on opportunity. Let's get into warrants. Are you familiar with warrants? Have you ever traded warrants? Are warrants scary? Warrants shouldn't be scary. Let's break down exactly what a warrant is. The definition: stock warrants issued by a company. When an investor exercises a warrant, they purchase the stock. So here is the warrant definition. I don't have to read it. Let me just find my pen here. A warrant is the same exact thing as a leap. What is a leap? A leap is a long-term option. The only thing that a warrant is, it's an out-of-the-money, long-term option. Out of the money, long-term. Companies may incentivize their employees by offering them long-term warrants. Those warrants become tradable in the secondary market. So a warrant might have 5 years till expiry. And then it's traded just like an out-of-the-money option. I'm going to go into some examples. I'm going to go into one example, actually, but I wanted to start here. A warrant is just a long-term option. Don't get scared. It's just a long-term option. Here's what a warrant looks like. This is GCTS/WS. I'm just looking on Thinkorswim. Right here is the last trade. The last trade is 15 cents. 15 and a quarter cents, I guess that is. And the market to buy and the market to sell. This is a warrant that expires on May 1st, 2029. Now, it doesn't tell you very much information, right? You can buy it for 15 cents, but what exactly is it? Well, I'll explain a little bit more. Here's a company, Giga Cloud Technology. When we're looking for unusual options activity, our advanced notice service, unusual options activity finds the biggest, most unusual, the weirdest orders in the options market. The kind of trades that we're looking for is Giga Cloud Technologies. $1.3 billion market cap, which is relatively small, right? NVIDIA's in the trillions, Apple's in the trillions. So 1.3 billion. It's a very volatile stock. trading 10, and then gets up here and then does this whole song and dance. So it's very, very volatile. Giga Cloud technology. This name popped up on our advanced notice unusual option activity tool. Here's what it looks like, and here's the order from June 11th. GCT was seeing really, really big activity, and it was seeing activity all the way out to January. January, 30 puts, okay? The stock traded about, what is that, about 1.2 million, extremely bearish. So that's how it popped up on our advanced notice. Now, I wasn't too familiar with GCT. I looked it up, and once I realized the market cap was 1.3 billion, right in our wheelhouse. It's got great liquidity, Giga Cloud technologies. It just sounds like a bunch of BS. This was a perfect stock for us. This is what we're looking for. But as I did research, remember, the creative trader wins. And I'm going to show you these next few slides because people are trading without having education. Education mitigates risk. So GCT pops up on our advanced notice tool. And here I'm just looking at the expected move. Okay, the expected move, it's just the options expected move in the beginning of an option cycle. You're going to have resistance at the top. You're going to have support at the bottom. If it's really strong, it'll get through one way or the other. But this is really, really important to learn about your expected moves. This is how we find bullish and bearish in our advanced notice tool. Right now, GCT is kind of in the middle. It's not really doing anything. What I found very interesting about this, and when I say the creative trader wins, check this out. GCT, Giga Cloud. There's another version of the stock called GCTS. Now, GCTS is trading $5. These have warrants. These have options. These do not have options. It's the same freaking thing, guys. So the blue is GCTS. GCT, when it gets very, very inexpensive to the exact same thing, it's a freaking buy. GCTS, when it gets very inexpensive to the exact same company, this one is a buy. GCTS is rallying. GCT, not so much. Really interesting, right? Some people would just jump into one ticker without realizing, no, guys, there's two. But there's more to this story than just GCT and GCTS, because GCT Semiconductors also has warrants. Now, the warrants have an 1150 strike, right? Your options have a strike. Remember, warrants are just long-term options. So 1150 strike. Right now, GCTS is trading at 536. So let me ask you, in 5 years, what would you pay to be long GCT stock at 1150? Well, the options market is pricing in right now 15 cents to do that trade. You can get in that trade for 5 years, 15 cents, gets you long stock at 1150. That's a crappy trade. Why is it a crappy trade? It's just too far away. It stinks. I got a way better trade than that one. I'm going to follow that. I'm going to cover that at the end of this video, though. Oh, I added this as well. Bravo. Look at this. GCTS. Here are the warrants. Now, the warrants don't necessarily have to be correlated. Remember, they're a while away. 1150. This thing's trading 5. It's a very cool way to look at the market. I got a trade for you in GCS, but we're going to wait on that one. We're going to move to the next topic. And the next topic is going to be cores. And this topic is because our community, our Discord room, is acting as designed. And here's what I mean. The other day, somebody shared cores in our Discord. I don't remember sharing that trade. We have so many trades. I remember cores, C-O-R-Z, being on the advanced notice tool. So I asked my editors, I'm like, hey guys, when did we recommend cores? I don't remember recommending cores. I remember seeing it on the unusual options activity. And my editor said, I don't think we recommended that trade. But then when I checked in Discord, I see Dewey getting in on the trade, making 100%. Mark, old dogs, new tricks, gets in. And so why I'm sharing this is because this is how we design the community. I'm going to jump in there and share trade ideas on opportunity. I'm excellent at money management and portfolio management. That's where I can help people a ton. But the community can sit there and work with one another, and when they find really good trades, get in them. So congrats. That's what we want. We want a community of like-minded traders looking for great trades, great opportunity. So working as designed. Cores, once this thing started coming up on advanced notice, it was straight up. So really good trade. Talking about that today, the biotechs have been really good with advanced notice, something to watch out for. This week was about covering trades. We didn't really share very many trades. This week was about covering trades. Yesterday, we covered Penn. Why did we cover Penn? Well, for one, we were able to grab 125.84%. But we covered Penn too because it got right to that outside of its expected move. Penn closes in its expected move 87% of the time. Today, Penn is down 9% as I write. So we closed Penn because it was time to close Penn. Just like yesterday, we talked about AI. AI, we closed, able to lock in 222% on our call spread. Why? Well, it traded up to its expected move. AI, over the last 2 years, closes within its expected move 71% of the time. Not as much as Penn, but still, when you're up 222% and the market gets to the expected move, that's a good place where you want to cover. Now, earlier I said we're going to share a trade, so let's share a freaking trade, guys. I like July. Even though those trades were in January, I don't mind going a little bit sooner. We also have the markets trading at all-time highs. In our Discord today, we have a little pullback in the market. I could see people getting a little concerned with the downside. Maybe everybody is just way too long. So in order to get some short deltas, some short exposure, whenever you're long 100 shares of stock, you're long 1 delta. If you're short 100 shares, you're short 1 delta. Buying puts allows you to get short delta, short exposure. So traders potentially 30s for 235. Perhaps we'd want to sell something, but I'd rather sell something down here as part of a trade management strategy. So right away, the trade that I like is going to be to buy the 30 strike for, 235 or so. I like it. All right. 235, let's do it.